Hello there. My name is Jamie Hayes, and I began my guest speaker adventures quite recently, presenting my talks with the Fred Olsen line and with Cunard on the Queen Mary II. My life has been in the theatre, working mainly as a director, specialising in opera and musicals. The talks I can offer, I'd like to assure you, are dynamic, innovative and theatrical. I love history and how and why things happened. My lectures are fully illustrated, embracing both the still image and film clips. I believe a lecture or talk should be as entertaining as it should be engaging. I believe passion sells, and I'm very passionate about my subjects. My talks are not dry or academic, but personal and fun. And most importantly, they tell a story. I'm aware my audience might only be on the edge of interest in the subject, but my sincere and enthusiastic ambition is to drag them in and give them a fulfilling cerebral experience, which hopefully will increase their knowledge, create new interests, and just like the cruise, allow them to discover new worlds. Let me show you the talks I can offer. Most of my talks are on theatrical and musical subjects with plenty of history thrown in. The history of opera, from its early Venetian beginnings through a fascinating story of its major players from Monteverdi to Wagner and beyond. This is the story of how opera became opera. This opera talk travels from 1600 to the present day and is brought bang up to date with works I believe could only be the grandchildren of opera. Hamilton, Les Mis, Phantom of the Opera and Miss Saigon, which are all operas of a sort, in my opinion. Of that last one, Miss Saigon, I was lucky enough to be an associate director on that hit musical. I offer an engaging, fully illustrated talk of the making of a musical, from page to stage, a musical that had huge popularity and played all over the world. Let's take a look.
Welcome to Dreamland!
This talk incorporates unique film footage from its earliest beginnings with an audition of a young Leia Salonga in the Philippines.
This one, it's a duet. I'm going to sing the boy part, it's Chris, and you will be Kim. All right? Okay.
You are sunlight and I moon, joined here, brightening the sky with the flame of love.
I'm proud to offer unique footage of the earliest technical rehearsals at Drury Lane Theatre in London. This fascinating talk covers all aspects involved in the production of a mega West End musical, with a few curious and amusing personal anecdotes thrown in along the way. This is the story of how a show arrives in the West End and then continues on to Broadway. Another talk with lots of story, the birth of the English comic opera, the topsy-turvy world of Gilbert and Sullivan, a fascinating story of two men who created a comic genre never to be matched. Also Mozart and his operas. Amazingly, Mozart composed his first opera when he was just 11, and it was pretty darn good. Again, a highly illustrated talk of the boy genius and the musical and theatrical joy he gave to the world through his operas. In contrast, everyone loves the Beatles. This is a talk, to quote John Lennon, of a band that just made it very, very big. Again, a highly illustrated whistle-stop tour of the four local lads from Liverpool, with images, films, interviews, and of course, music. These lads who not only made it very big, but how they went on to conquer the pop world. Also, opera houses of the world, their majesty, their beauty. Just like people, I believe every opera house has a fascinating story to tell. Their successes, their failures, their fires, and their fame. This is a world tour of our most sublime opera houses. These are just some of the talks I could offer your cruise line. My name is Jamie Hayes, and I very much look forward to working with you and your passengers. Thank you very much for your time.